Sorry about that. Just a teeny wee smidgen late. Yeah. The missus needs to order. She's having a Chinese for dinner, a wee treat. And I'm paying for it. So, because it's a wee treat. So, yes, very exciting. Tonight is the night where the run, as soon as we hit go, we are committing to it. And once we have committed to it, we are not stopping until it is done, whatever it takes, until the end. I'll turn this on. Slightly better lighting. Yeah, so Dodzy made sure to make sure that I remember to start the timer, so we're going to just get fired right in, and I'm going to work through my thought process as soon as we start, so let's go. Timer's on. We're going to leave the fire temple, because we've got no need to be in the fire temple. We're going straight to the shadow temple, because we got the song for the shadow temple late into the last set. Okay. There we go. We're straight to the shadow temple. We've got absolutely everything that we need to do. The shadow temple, the spirit temple, Jabu Jabu's belly. The only item we're missing that's going to stop us in progress towards the end of the game is the iron boots, which we need to be able to finish or get into. We need to be able to get to and finish the water temple. We need the iron boots for that. So we're going to launch this right here. Yep. Yeah. And then this ignites all of those torches. And then with all of those torches ignited, we get to move on, update something which I need to do real quick. Bear with me just a moment. I need to do. Okay. Right. Straight into the Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple. You need this item to even be able to get in, which we've got, and you also need the boots, the booties. Now the temple's made a lot easier if you have certain items. One of which being the this isn't open, okay. One of which being the Lens of Truth. The Lens of Truth isn't needed to do the Shadow Temple. Only one who has Sacred Feet can go to the Valley of the Dead. Sacred Feet is the hover boots, and we have hover boots. So actually you have to turn this. Oh, you have to turn this to the only one that's got a real skull on it, which is this one at the back. So we'll do that first. Not this one. Not this one. This one. And then that opens it. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to go along here just to make sure there's nothing that we can do. Get the old bombs out to deal with this chap. That's not how you do that, but that's fine. Oh, we didn't get it properly. Try again. Here we go. Boom. These guys are not particularly nice. And then there's another one which we're going to get frozen by. Not sure who all is here, but if you fancy having a chat, sound off. Get some banter going, because we're in for a long one here. So first of all, stay hydrated. Piece of heart, that's fine. Staying hydrated is important. We also need to keep the spirits up. The spirits. We're in the Shadow Temple, not the Spirit Temple. There's no time for that sort of joke. Right. Gotta grab all of these boys. really care all that much for the damage that we're taking there. There we go. Helps if you aim properly. I find, historically, that it helps if you aim properly. That opens the door. I see there's a pit there. So it's a good thing to have the lens of truth before you come here. You got a key! Right, yeah, so we got a key. Nice. That was about much. I'm actually just going to go down this pit and see what happens. Make sure that that's not on that, that's fine. We can't do anything here. This is one of those moments where it shows you something that's coming in your future. It shows you this big bolt. Big old bolt. And you're going to have to touch the bolt. As always, obviously. Anyone outside of just sort of lurky lurks. If you're not hearing me terribly well, or if the game audio is not great, maybe the game audio is too loud, maybe it's not loud enough. Just let me know. Just like we're ZZ Top. And just let me know. And we'll figure it out. I don't know why I thought that the holding the bomb next to him would work. I actually want to see if I can blow up this wall. I can. Nice. Okay, and there you go. Key door. Audio feels fine. Hello, Mr. Chris. Oh, every time. They always get me. They come down just a little bit too quick, and my old man reflexes just can't keep up. See? And then you just murder them with a hook shot though. You just and then they're dead. Ha ha ha! I stopped in time that time. Get bopped. Okay, we now get these terribly intimidating guillotines. Spotted the shadow that time before he got me, which is just grand. What does Navi want? The shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Whoa. See, I would have thought there was a lot more to Prime than there was to this, but are the Metroid games fairly linear? I suppose a lot of the Metroidvania games are relatively linear in the way that they open up. Whereas this, it's like, okay, you've got one thing, you've now got the entire world to explore. This guy's making me look like a damn fool. Here we go, bop them. If I'm thinking right, there's a way over here, so let's do that. I'll keep the lens on just because I get a little bit nervous if I'm running over nothing. A little bit scary. More movement based and has like a fifth of the... Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously the... see, that's why you check. The movement in this is... I don't know if I'd go so far as to say simple, but relatively basic. It's just walking about and making sure you don't fall off stuff. Let's kill this chap. That's him killed. See, that's what it's all about. Have a concise goal and then execute it. I had the... Oh, okay, this is probably... Yeah, there we go. See? Knowledge. It's just a couple of hearts, but we're not actually missing any hearts, so that was a total waste of time. Where's my bow? But Mom, my bow. Remember when that happened? Remember in Brave? Great film. And the accent is only vaguely offensive, so that's a win. Where's this cheeky wee chap? Let's get him. Oh, Hawkeye. There we go. Now, before we go running through here all willy-nilly, just make sure there's no fake floor. Oh, but there's an invisible chest. Oh. And it's got the compass, which, you know, at the start of this run, I was always kind of like, oh, it's got the compass in it. But see now, oh. Now, every time I find a compass, I go, yes, I can find all of the items and make sure I don't miss anything. That said, I don't intend to find everything in the dungeons anymore, because we've got all the items we need to finish the game. So because we have all the items that we need to finish the game, I don't really need to be doing 100% completion of any of the dungeons now. This chap again, round 2, Chief. Here we go. Whee! Doesn't like you jumping off while it's going down, does it? Not one little bit. Let's go over here. Boom, headshot. And we actually got more. Knew it was coming. We got more bombs for killing him than we had to spend on killing him, so it's a win. What is this sign saying? Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Yeah, that's a reference to the fact that this wall doesn't exist. I'm just a genius. Actually solving the dungeons is as easy as it is in the sort of base game when you're doing the randomizer. It's just a matter of finding the items that's difficult, and I think with the exception of 1 or 2 items. That almost got us. We almost got there. If I'm right in thinking you can push this far enough to hold both. There we go. And that's very nice. Kill this chap. Ugh. Right, hook shot it is. Hook shot it is. 29 sculptors. 29 bad boys. The only thing that worries me is I might have to do basically everything because... okay, yeah. So, I think what we do now that we've got through here is now that that's slightly on the lip, we can jump up onto it. Now hold up to 500 rupees That's pretty tasty. We're not going to walk over there because walking's for nerds and plebs, and we're neither of those things. Okay, nice. We just got the double defense item. I don't think there's anything left to do in this room other than that. But I'm very glad we came here. Look at the moves. Look at the jukes. Oh, no, this way. Now this one you don't even technically need the lens of truth, despite the fact that it moves, if you're careful with the way you aim the long shot. Look, I'll show you. So you can have it so there's no dot, and then the dot appears when it's in front of you, because it'll bounce off it, and then when the dot's gone, it'll keep firing. Just a couple of little tips to maybe help you in your future endeavours. Nah. Play the Sun Song to freeze these nerds. Don't like them. Don't like them at all. I ran right over those spikes. And the game didn't even care. The game was like, you know what, Link, you're hard, mate. Don't even have the iron boots, but apparently I've got steel toes. Drop down there. Can need to fly through this one. Oh no, we don't. Okay. I am simply misremembering. Get that one, and then the door's open. No, that must not be how we do that. Was it this door that opened? Yeah, this is the only door, so it has to have been. Although we can unlock that, I'll come back to it. Okay. Okie dokie. Ow, rude. No point in using our own bombs when we can use theirs. Is that another piece of heart? Nice. Now collected 3. Ah! Sneakiest little sneaky sneak. Ah, there you are. Knew I could hear one of you. And now we're at 30, so if the mood were to strike, I'd be able to claim a couple of prizes from the Skulltula house. I need to kill the last keys in here to... There it is. Well, that was close. Did you see that? That was close. Bang into it. Yeah, we've got the compass, so we know there's nothing left in this room, which is grand. So we came in here for, what, a single piece of heart. Ah, okay, I see. Up on the roof. Oh no. Do I need iron boots to get through this room, or is it just easier? I got through there. Link needs to hit the gym. I'm worried that I might need the iron boots, which completely throws the game plan up in the air here. I'm not actually positive. Oh no. Concern. Did I just mistime it, or is this actually impossible without the iron boots? No. Silly, silly, silly. See, I'm so worried about needing the iron boots now that I'm making silly mistakes. No, go back. So obviously this is supposed to come after the water temple, as evidenced by the fact that we need the long shot bunch. But we also apparently need the iron boots, which are a prerequisite to the water temple. Make sure I equip the right boots. This is feeling very tricky. But it's fine, we basically take no damage at the moment, so... Oh, what a shot, right in the butt. Here we go. Nice. I suppose we maybe don't necessarily need the iron boots, but that would have been a lot more comfortable if we had them. Would have been a lot more comfortable if we had them. Who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Oh, okay, am I doing it the wrong way round in that it's actually the... Do we just... Nice. Okay, cool. Let's freeze these cheeky chaps again. That corner, I think these corners are explodable as well, which is just grand. Okay, cool. We finally found fire arrows. And there's another piece of heart. We're, what, 14, 15? Nice, we're almost at 20 actually. Absolute scenes when we accidentally find every card in the game. Ah, nice, okay. I think this is dangerous taking this, actually, because... I'll tell you why. Because I can hear you ask, Hutch, why would it be dangerous to take a big boat in the Temple of the Dead? I think the reason that it's dangerous is because we don't have the boss key. And this boat ride takes you to the boss room for sure. Now, where is the... Ah, okay. Scarecrow song. Nice, there's Pierre. Hello, Pierre, our old friend. The scarecrows are never necessary, but it's always kind of cool. Right, so I'm gonna take the boat ride. And the reason I'm gonna take the boat ride is because if we get to the end and we haven't found the boss key, I'll just reset. I will just reset. The nice bell going bring, bring. It's quite a bumpy boat. I would definitely get seasick on that boat. I don't like boats particularly. Just not a big... Oh, there we go. I'm just not, in general, a big fan of travelling. If it moves, I'll probably get sick on it. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Let's flex a little bit with one of the items. Set them on fire. Didn't work because they have shields. That makes sense. I should do it this way. It's slightly slower, but it's fine. The ship is sinking. Oh no! Oh, but no. I was too slow. I was too slow. Now we have to do that again. Hopefully not jumping off of a sinking ship isn't a recurring theme that sums up the whole night. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This is what sword fights looked like back in the olden times. Just two dudes dancing in a circle holding their shield up until one of them dropped their guard. I've got so used to the new the randomized colour on the sword, the colour of the swings. I'm gonna, when I inevitably go back to either start it again or just play the game again, actually get off this time. Nice. Could have been a lot worse. I'm always just a little bit suspicious when that's what we have to do. Fire arrows. I'm always just a little bit suspicious when a game... Oh, we don't even need fire arrows, that's good, I didn't waste any magic, because I forgot to equip them. Update that. I think that's all we've found so far, is the fire arrows. We found the defense item upgrade, but I don't know how to mark that on the thing. The tracker, that's the word. Ah, it's an amazing maze. Full of these guys who are not pleasant. What? There we go, nice. Now that didn't work the first time because you... Oops! I just set everything on fire. The spin attack didn't work when we were fighting that guy the first time because we had the lens of truth on, so we were already consuming magic. And you can't use two sources of magic at the same time. Because Link's not an expert. Link's not a wizard. He's at best an Eldritch Knight, if we're going by 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. 32, we've basically found a third of the game's total Skulltula count, which is pretty great. This is definitely going to explode in my hands. Oh, we missed it anyway, it's fine. These have got a much longer fuse than the regular bombs. That wasn't far enough, that's okay. Learning process. There's one. It's not. Close. Close. Oh, right, not wasted that. I'd have given me that if I was in charge, but I'm not. I'm just a pawn. In we go. That's 2. And 2. Never getting this. Nope. There we go. Tons of money. There's no way that's it. There's absolutely no way that's it. I don't believe it. Are you selling it? Because I ain't buying it. Oh gosh, I think that's it. Okay. Okay. It's fine, not a lot I can do about that. Just make my way back through this pleasant little maze. Yes. I almost forgot about the temple's core mechanic. You crack this open for some magic and then it's like, oh no, whatever shall I do? And then you just go and cast Fireball. Maybe Link is a wizard. Everyone knows the illusion is casting Fireball. This is supposed to have the big key in it, but today it has... Oh, it's got the boss key in it. Anyway, we are good to go. We can go and finish the temple now. 40 minutes somewhere. Or, oh, knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Is that the end of the Shadow Temple? Yes, it is. Please come in. Thank God we've got a regular key. Oh! Almost fell off there because of the golden slippers. Alright, cool, let's do it. Let's square off against Bongo Bongo. Now, we need this, and we need the... There's a sort of cheeky strat that you can use against Bongo Bongo that I might showcase just for a minute. I actually don't know how useful it is. But it's basically the only time in the entire game that you'll find a cool use for ice arrows. Ice arrows aren't really used anywhere else in the game. Oh my goodness. Of course I'm using the... So because I... I think we might be better off with regular arrows because regular arrows I can have this on and do I didn't get my attack off. Okay, I'm actually going to use the Big Run Sword for that tiny extra little big massive bit of extra damage. Grab this. Shoot him! Shoot him! Yeah, man. Tons of damage. And there should be it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 42 minutes in. Dungeon 1 of 4. 5. Well, no, 4 if you count Ganon's Castle. No, 5 if you count Ganon's Castle. Dungeon 1 of 5 done. Shadow, Spirit, Water, Jabba Jabba's Belly, Ganon's Castle. Might sound like we've got basically half the game to do, and that's because we do. But all the items have fallen in place. So it's just a question of access now. Oh, a purple rupee. Ah, chef kiss. That's delicious. We received the forest medallion. Okay, so the forest medallion opens up a song. Receiving the forest medallion. I'm actually going to knock that down real quick. Shadow. Forest medallion. So that opens up the song that should be the Prelude of Light. So we're going to go see if that's Saria's song. Okay. If that is Saria's song, we are basically in go mode for the rest of the game. If it's not Saria's song, we need to go to the Temple of Time anyway to become a child, to do Jabba Jabba's belly and start the Spirit Temple again. So either way this works. Prelude, Minuet of Forest, so it's not, which means the last song we're going to get access to is Epona's song, which means the Water Temple is definitively the last temple we can possibly do, because as you remember, without, Epona's song, without Epona's song, we can't do the frog game on Zora's River. Without doing the frog game at Zora's River, we can't get the iron boots. And without the iron boots, we can't access the water temple at all. It just won't let us in. It just won't let us in at all. And I think that's a form of discrimination personally. Which in 2020, I don't think you should be allowed to tell someone they're not allowed into a sacred temple because they're wearing the wrong shoes. But then again, I'm not a Zora, so it's not my sacred temple. So at the same time, it's not really my place to say that they can't do that. So I guess I'm just kind of stuck in a loop there, aren't I? Right, Zora's temple. No. Jabba's belly. We're running backwards because it's significantly faster than running forwards. Before anyone asks. Oh, wait, no, not if you go the wrong way, it's not. Hey, hey! Ba ba bum 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 bum. This way. Goodness, my first stream. My first official stream back at this in any kind of capacity was 2 weeks ago today. So thank you everyone for being part of this crazy ride. I'm having tons of fun. And I hope you are as well. And if you're not, hey, let me know. Let me know what I can be doing better. Let me know what I can be doing to better serve your needs as a viewer. I don't want. I might as well just buy beans while I've got tons of money. You know what? No. I'm not enabling your habits anymore. Guy's basically a drug dealer. Which was probably the quickest about face in history. I went from, yeah, I'll buy one, to, no, I'm not helping you. I'm not enabling your habits. And I did that in the space of 2.5 seconds, so. That golden rupee up there at this point would only buy us, what, 2 beans? 1 golden rupee buys 2 beans. Inflation. Bloody Brexit. Hehe. Want to become famous by followers, primes, and views on bigfollows.com? No. No, thank you. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. Dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. So, we should only spend maybe 10-15 minutes in Jabba Jabba's belly, because we did half of it already before we had the boomerang, because we were kind of hoping the boomerang would be there, but that's a whole nother thing. So we've done a good chunk of it already. Look how... See, this is what I mean about how close to go mode at the end of the game we are. Look how little free space there is left in this. We don't have Fedor's Wind because it's at the bottom of Lake Hylia, and that's the only item in this page that we don't have. I think that's pretty great. I'm going to swap this over to this shield so I can actually use it as a shield. Put this there, and then we're going. Adventures of Link the Little Yellow Man. I don't have a fish. You don't need a fish every time you'll open up. There we go. Panicked for a second there, I panicked. Now we've got the compass, but we don't have the map. And I believe there's one other... I believe there's only one other chest in the whole dungeon that we don't have. But we need to find Princess Ruto. There you are, Princess. Well, excuse me, Princess. If you know, you know. We're gonna go left first. Jump up onto this. That door will open. And then what we need to do is leave Ruto there. And go in and kill this thing. Which can only be killed by boomerang. Seems like a weird evolutionary trait. I think I need to look into a new controller. The flick on the right stick in this is getting annoying. If I let it down or up or left or right too aggressively, it kind of bounces to the other side. Blue rupee, of course. More importantly than the chests at this point is we're trying to clear... Excuse me. We're trying to clear these big tentacles. Popped the last one with my face. The second last one with my face. Like a true professional. I don't let things like physical pain get in the way of not popping all the bubbles within 40 seconds. That's just not on my CV. Golden gauntlets, okay. Gosh golly. Ultimately irrelevant. Even the main game, you don't need golden gauntlets. They're a vanity piece. They're an extra item that you can use in a tiny little handful of areas. One of which happens to be on the way, is it's in, or it's immediately outside of, I should say, Ganon's castle. Right, you can sit there. This opens the blue one, which opens the next path, which opens the green one, which lets us fall into the right part of the dungeon. Flawless timing, the perfect chain combo. Absolute comboed. Do the way you. Once you have the boomerang, this dungeon becomes easy peasy. The green one will be in here. I suppose we can do that, like. traded blows there, and I've got more health than him, so who won really? I did. It's not going to really let me target him if I let those guys stay alive though. There we go. Now we haven't done the mini boss, which we need to go to now. Let's tail Pashrin. Can you just? You cannot. Where did Ruto go? Is that her there? Yeah. She gets awfully stroppy if you don't take her with you places, but same time she probably... I think it's this one? Yeah. There's no way that said 30. We're not at 35. 33. Just update that real quick. Update that to 33 for y'all, just so you know where we are. Yeah. You throw her up there. She runs over and grabs Azora's Sapphire, and then the platform goes and abducts her like an alien. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? What is this? An octopus? And then from up high comes this chap. And it's boss steam time. The plan is to run away from him. Try not to get bopped by the spikes, but also try to cut it close enough that you can get behind him. To smack him with the boomerang. This always spins the opposite way from which he's running, so sometimes when you get later on he's going to start turning around to try and stop you from getting behind him. Oops. Oops. So as I get close it should start spinning. There we go. Oh, take a bit of damage. Quite aggressively taking a lot of hits because I know that I've got that defense upgrade. If I didn't have that, I wonder how much damage I'd have taken by now. That's him dead. Big Octo. Big Octo. And then we raid this up. Basically almost done. Oh, there's a fairy, nice. Link, if you go ahead and eat that for me, thank you very much. Great. Past these chaps. Darn. What I'll do actually, I'll kill this guy, just because you don't want him hitting you with an errant shell. That was the wrong button. That wasn't right at all. Take 3 and action. I need to stop rolling as if it does anything here. Oh, only just made it off that in time. That's grand. I'm pretty sure this means the boss drop is going to be the boss drop is going to be the what do you call it? Don't know, what do you call it? I don't remember. The map. Boss drop is going to be the map. How swole this kid is. This box is the size of him, and yeah, it might be empty, but that must be awkward to carry. Oh. Jump on it. It must be awkward. You know, people say that it's not heavy, it's just awkward because it's the same size as you. He just launches it up on over his head like he doesn't even care. And that is probably because he doesn't even care. He's been through enough. Right, how many throws is this going to take me? Not too bad. We don't particularly... No, we're not even going to bother getting that Skulltula. We don't care. There isn't any useful game-defining item that can be hidden behind the Skulltulas or anything else at this point. We have every big item that we need to finish the game. We're in Go mode now. We just need to figure some one or two things out. Let's hack that down. And that one. And if we could aim at the right thing, please. Navi, please. Navi, please. Get close. No, we cannot. I'm not gonna let us. I hope you like listening to Link screaming, by the way, because I'm playing this terribly. Stop. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not actually hitting C up to get Navi to tell me this stuff. I'm actually hitting C down to throw the boomerang, but the controller's flicking. Yet? Nope, not yet. There we go. That's 2 down. 2 of the 4, technically 5, dungeons in an hour. This is going to be easy peasy. This is going to take no time at all. And if this is the fire medallion that we get as the reward here, then that doesn't mean anything. Yes, it does. That means I can get the iron boots if this is the fire medallion through a convoluted little bit of logic, because fire medallion equals get a song. It's the shadow medallion. Okay, we'll mark that off. Okay, shadow medallion. That was next. Spirit Temple's next. Because we definitely missed something in the Spirit Temple Boop, boop, boop. Okay. We missed something as a child in the Spirit Temple, which stopped us from progressing as an adult in the Spirit Temple. Go away, levers. Rude. Right, let's find whatever item we missed. Oh, he walked right into it. What a dummy. Boom. Ah, see, I was kind of hoping that killing both of them would reveal a chest or something. Gonna make sure there's nothing I've missed here. Okay. It means there's something through in this part, which I'm not digging that. I don't like that feeling. I have to go into each of these rooms one at a time. Oh gosh. This guy's balking me, you know? Well, I'm trying to do important Spirit Temple business. Gosh, it's taking a while. Here we go, that'll do it. Do unto others as you would have do unto you. That's what I get. Oh, he followed me. Let's see if we can just bully him back down into that. Right, do you know what we can do? That isn't significantly faster. Let's just fight him. Interrupted you there, punk. Where's this guy? When does his fire turn off? There it is. Here we go. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Nothing in here. That's fine. We're ticking these boxes off one by one. Ah, my Deku shield is gone. F in the chat. as well get this chap. I know I said we don't care about them, but we kind of do. Just a little bit. I mean, I know for I don't think that the Lens of Truth is the solution to any of the problems that I'm having here. I don't think it's used at all in most dungeons, but having it and using it because I've got it, just for the sake of using it because I've got it, makes me feel a little bit better. Bombs and seeds. Up we go. I literally walked straight past the chest. That's what's caused this. I walked straight past the chest. It's fine. Like, it's totally fine. These things happen. I just wish it hadn't. It's all good. Means I know now that the Spirit Temple's completable. I think the Spirit Temple's one that I'll actually have to do most of anyway, because despite having the big key, unlike a lot of the dungeons, it's more like the Forest Temple, and that there's puzzles that you still need to solve to get access to the door. It's not like the Fire Temple where you can... No. That's the one. It's not like the Fire Temple where you can just go, hey, I'm at the end, sort of thing. Now, I did ask last time we were playing this what tunic people would be happier if I wore, and the Zora tunic was the answer, so Zora tunic it is. I'm pretty flabbergasted that the solution that turned me away from this temple was, oh, by the way, you walked straight past a chest. As this is how early the lock was, for anyone who wasn't here. As soon as you start as an adult. Don't eat me, bro. Oh, that's something else we can update on this. We got the big old rupee sack wallet. That's the word, not rupee sack. Don't be gross. Okay, so now the sort of key mechanic of this dungeon comes into play. Key mechanic of this is using... Key mechanic of this dungeon is using the mirror shield to reflect light as such. Now, you're supposed to use the big mirror, which might actually... Oh, that's a Deku Nut capacity upgrade. That's kind of nifty. Might actually be faster, rather than trying to line up the angles. That one will be long as well. We'll just keep pushing it until we get the right one. Just this one. We're going to keep pushing it and see what the next one does. Just because I'm contrary like that, sometimes I like to say one thing and then do another. Oh no, it's another enemy. Oh no. That one died straight away, nice. As we've seen, sometimes they split into many others. Hey, cool, another Hylian shield. Honestly, I'm swimming in shields at this point. I wouldn't recommend swimming in shields, that sounds painful. Or like a band, swimming in shields. I'd listen to swimming in shields. Oh, that's an enemy. So we need another key. That's fine. Go over here and then play Zelda's Lullaby. Sapnin! You will never believe it, Dodzy. I'm assuming you've literally just arrived. The reason we couldn't do the Spirit Temple last time is because we were lacking a key. And I was like, right, I'm gonna have to go as a child and figure that out. Figure out where it could possibly be, what nook, what cranny must it be hidden in for me to have missed it, because there's no way I would just miss a key. I literally walked straight past the chest. It took me about 90 seconds to find after arriving here as a child. Oh. I was not impressed. Yeah, No, it was pretty funny. We finished the Spirit Temple and Jabu Jabu's Belly while we were away. So we are... Oh, okay. We are very much in position to go Speedy Gonzalez. I've got this. This is Spirit. Did I say Spirit? I meant Shadow. Finished it no bother. We found the defense upgrade and the fire arrows, both of which are pretty hype. This is the door we came through. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. This is the door we need a key for. Can I make it across there? I don't need to. Open this. Get a key. Bonk this. Which opens the door all the way down there, where we're going to go first. Just to make sure I don't have to bonk that again. I don't think I'll have to, but just to make sure. Let's push this. We also got the gold gauntlets recently. We got them in. We got the golden gauntlets in Jabu Jabu's Belly. Okay. Seems legit. This is just a path. This was a total waste of time. That's just a path back to the front entrance. So that if you ever have to leave or reset the dungeon, you can just do so. No harm, no foul, no questions asked. Right, key door. How was your walk, Duds? You were just over an hour. can absolutely... Darren had most of his steps done. Yeah, so when you guys walk, it's like walking with an objective, with a goal in mind. One should always have a goal in life. And yours is X amount of steps. Well, yours is help Darren get X amount of steps. Darren's is get X amount of steps. So we need a key for that door. That's the door we came in. I'm going to make sure that this isn't just fire. It is. It's just fire. That's fine. The fire there is how you kill those mummy gentlemen that we just murdered with the fire arrows. Okay, so a bunch of these nerds are about to come to life and kill us. Oh, that cancels that. They're all going to come to kill us. Oh my goodness. Oh, explosions. It's like a cluster bomb. This should be a key, which will let me double back. It's the compass. That's what I get for talking crap. Talk shit, get compass. I think what we need to do is just smack these and run for it. Although one of them steps on it while I'm next to the door. That can't be the intended solution, but by God if it didn't work. I wouldn't have doubled back there if it was... Oh, I'm so glad I did. I wouldn't have doubled back there if it wasn't for the compass we just got, so... Now we get to fight the Iron Knuckle as adult Link. Now the shield is basically useless here. Apparently so is dodging. It's fine, we've got the double defense upgrade, so we're actually in a net gain of health during these trades. If we keep picking up these hearts. Such an anticlimax. Those fights are meant to be epic. Such an anticlimax. But hey, it's all good. Does this lead me back outside? It does. Now, in this chest we're about to open, we are supposed to find the mirror shield. But instead we find... Fool! We find an ice trap. Okay, cool. It's fine. Just means this entire part of the journey was irrelevant, but we're not double backing by much. Double backing, backtracking is probably a better word to use. We found the key that we needed, and that's all that matters. Ah, this cheeky room. Lots of bomb explosions. So this is a cheeky room because the wall moves. So let's kill this guy so he doesn't hit us off. And then let's see if this works. Oh, you beauty. Okay, we're going to try that again. Because that's still significantly faster than walking it, than hoofing it, climbing it up the wall. I did a little bit of research into the... I mentioned the Islamic chanting in the fire temple. I did a little bit of research as to that and why it was removed. So it wasn't removed for like anyone getting angry at them or requesting it or anything like that. It got removed, I think, simply because they didn't realise that that's what it was. So when they've included that in the game, they've included it because they've found it in a list of basically royalty-free sound clips that they could use, and they thought it went nicely with the sounds of the temple, and that's awesome in my opinion. That they found such a cool, interesting sounding thing and like a royalty-free. And then I think as soon as it was released, both in Japan and internationally, and here, what did that do? Oh, they removed it in subsequent versions of the game. They also changed. There was an original version of the Gerudo symbol. Nice. There was an original version of the Gerudo symbol that had some sort of religious iconography in it, and they removed that as well. They changed that, so it wasn't about anyone being offended or anything like that. It was Juke. Fun. Can this be hit from here? Yeah, but it's not what you're meant to do. You need to go all the way through this. Now this is what I was referring to earlier on. The Spirit Temple is one that I changed shield and didn't change sword. I definitely need the mirror shield, but I also need the Master Sword so that I can use the mirror shield. This wall needs bombed. So, once we're finished this, all we have left to do is the water temple. So, I hope that you will join me in praying that the boss key for the water temple is somewhere close to the start and easily reachable, and not tucked away into the depths. Because if it is, we're gonna be done in like less than 2.5 hours. But if it's tucked away and difficult to find, why pray when you know? Well, I don't know, remember? Obviously, that's the joke that you're making, that you do know and I don't. So that lowers this down into the big main room. And then in the big main room, what we do is we shoot light at the sun goddess's face, and it breaks her face away. We've just defaced a priceless ancient religious artifact. Yay, Link. Okay, time for Twin Rova. No, it's not. It's time for an Iron Knuckle and then Twin Rova. So I'm actually going to re-equip this because it makes the fight a lot easier. Makes that fight much easier. Now back to the Master Sword. And now it's time for Twin Rova. Kotum and Kom, I think their names are individually. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. Nah, that ain't it. I'm going to take a quick pause when I finish this boss. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. fortune. With my first, I will freeze him to his soul. Twin Sorcerer Sisters Twin Nova. Ah, okay, I've done that wrong. Okay, no, that's fine. I remember how this works now. Link. Okay. Who's up next? Right into the side? Yep, right into the side. This is being particularly janky, but that's okay. You can't really do anything when they're... when they're split apart like they are just now. Just get set on fire. No, why didn't she didn't even fire it at me. Okay, 4 fairies though, so let me try something real quick. I don't think this will work. No, I didn't think that was going to work. I just wanted to check. This is a bad time. I'm not sure. I don't remember this being as heavily luck dependent on them being in the right area. There we go. Yeah, if these could continue to layer on top of each other like that, that'd be ideal. Why though? Nope, not gonna work. Move, move, move. Free aim's pretty janky, I'll give it a shot. Especially when she flies away at the last second. Oh, this one should be fine. Okay. This one might be okay. It's not even hitting her. That's twice I've done that to her. Maybe we won't be done in 2.5 hours. It's fine. It's genuinely fine. It'll just take a minute. Right, okay. The fire one's not even working. That's the frost one worked, what, 2, 3 times? Here we go. Kotake. And comb, so I got one of them right. Right, please work. Don't you run away. I asked you not to move and you moved anyway. Why did you move when I specifically requested the opposite? Right through her. I think that's 2 apiece. There we go. Right. Kotaku and Kwom's double dynamite attack. Right, what one's coming first? Fire. Right, we need to absorb all the fire attacks and dodge all the ice attacks. And that charge up sound effect, boys. Oh no, Link! Oh no! He fell off because he takes this back step when he draws his sword. Okay, ice this time. This may be the longest this boss battle's ever taken me. Because she just wasn't playing nice. Right, what are we doing? We're doing fire. Bam. Oh! Oh, she almost tricked me there, she almost got me. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Spirit temple complete. Oh, that's a very condensed version of that cutscene. They have a little argument about their halos and stuff. Okay, cool. So this should be This has to be the fire medallion. It's just gotta be. Unless I've already got the fire medallion, in which case it's the water. I think it's the water one I've already got. But either way, it's the one that I don't have is the fire medallion. Yep. Okay. Yes, so that means that we will be going straight to... We need to go to Kakariko, get the song, get Zora's Fountain, get the boots, Water Temple, and then we're basically done. I need to BRB for just a moment. I'll come back in just a second. So yes, I'll see you in just a second. At least I left you with the absolute Sour Please Cat Jam that is the Gerudo Valley theme. Ba 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 ba. No, I shouldn't have gone there. That's not the right one to play at all. Nocturnal Shadow, that's what we want. Some delicious raspberry flavoured Pepsi Max this evening, as well as obviously always our delicious water. Fair few people lurking tonight. Hello everyone. As always, appreciate the company, even if you're not saying anything. It makes a difference, and I very much appreciate it. This isn't a call. This isn't a cry for attention. This isn't me. Here we go. We finally got a Pona's song. We finally got a Pona's song. The last possible song we could get. So that cutscene that's just played, when you normally see it, is pretty epic. It's probably one of the coolest cutscenes and one of the coolest moments in the game. I'm obviously not going to say much more than that. I was about to tick off the Gerudo training ground, and then I thought to myself, well, I didn't technically finish the Gerudo training ground. I didn't, because I don't have the iron boots, and I don't intend to. Nearly 13 hours to get up. Oh, I didn't pause the timer while I was away. That's fine. Yeah, no, the crazy thing is, in the actual game, Epona's song is completely optional. 100% optional. I think. I'm pretty sure you don't actually need Epona for anything. Jump off up here. Right. I'm gonna see if I can do all 6 songs without opening the menu. If I can play all 6 of the base Ocarina songs from memory. That was rude. You need to die. Not with that shield equipped, you don't. Okay, so we're gonna go through them. What? Oh, can you only do this as a child? Okay. I'm learning so much. I suppose you can only do this as a child. That's fine. We just need to relive the best Ubisoft E3 conference of all time. And let's go back in time, shall we? Terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was terrible. Well, we've got a minute of downtime while we're wandering along back to that route we just took. Yeah, I won't bother warping to Kakariko and walking from there. It's 6.5 a dozen, really. Yeah. So, well, we've got a second downtime. Again, thank everyone so much. No, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Sun song to make it daytime. Thank everyone for being here. Everyone who has followed over the last 2 weeks and beyond. Everyone who has spent, even given a moment of your time to me. It's just lovely of you. You just don't need to do that, but you have, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I genuinely do. Because if not for you guys, I'd just be some weirdo who sits and talks to himself while playing games. It's you guys that make this socially acceptable. It's not me. It's not me. It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm pretty close to being able to apply to become an affiliate with Twitch, which is wild. It's crazy. What that means for you guys is, if you decide that you want to subscribe to the channel, amazing, thank you so much. If not, cool. Content's not going to change. I'm actually going to be ramping up content in the coming days. I've got a couple of games coming out. I don't personally have a couple of games coming out, but there are a couple of games coming out that I intend to play, some on stream and some that I'm going to be recording off stream and uploading straight to YouTube, which I have jumped too early. I may have diddled myself here. Swim link, swim, climb, there we go. Yeah, here we go. You can see the frogs. You can see them already. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. Right. Song 1, Zelda. Zelda's Lullaby. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. One of them will get bigger. That blue chap at the back. Nice, we're going to be rich. Opponent's song's up next. That's the one thing that's held us back from doing this for hours and hours and hours. I'm adjusting my headset a lot more tonight and my ears and stuff a lot more than usual. The reason for that is... That's the wrong item. Right, stop. Like, stop. The reason for that, Saria's song is next. The reason for that is I'm wearing these little things in my ears. They're called Calmer by Flair Audio. They're supposed to help with tinnitus. Wearing them long term. I suffer from tinnitus. They're supposed to help with that, and really all I'm trying to do is give them a chance to work by wearing them and wearing them and wearing them and seeing if it helps. Getting used to wearing them, they're these tiny little rubber things that you put in your ears, so getting used to wearing them is a bit odd. This is actually quite a lot of wasted rupees, isn't it? It's occurred to me now that there's only 5 of these guys and we've got 6 base songs. I think the Song of Storms isn't one of the songs that you need. The Song of Storms is the... Maybe you do. Maybe you do and there's just... That's to set them off one last time. Yeah. What? Didn't these guys have the iron boots? We're all huge frogs. Ah, okay. Right. Okay, so once you get them huge, you need to... I got so worried that I had done something wrong and didn't actually need a bonus song all this time. Right. I'm trying to remember what order these go in actually. So the first guy's A. And then just following the inputs. Better than the screams of the... Oh, I mean, let's make no mistake, Link's hardly an innocent. Or is that what you hear in your sleeps? In your sleeps? Yeah, in your sleep. The little white guy at the back didn't even get a shot. He's just sitting there like, Be the iron boots. Yes. No. You can all get to absolute fuck in your sleeps. Sup? Hornthrit. Thank you guys for joining. You missed my big emotional speech about how I really appreciate everyone taking the time to... See, they just feel weird. Everyone taking the time to, you know, hang out with me, give me even a second of your time. White Frog is If White Frog was you, I would just expect it to occasionally, in the background while playing keys, just go, ah, like you always did when we played Rock Band. Just one noise. Back in the day. Back in the day. Which was a Wednesday, by the way. We've been watching you play games for 10 years. I'm not sure COVID would change that. No, I know, but you've been watching me play games because I've been there. Like, if I turn something on and I'm like, right, nerds, listen up, I'm playing this now, you don't get a lot of choice. These are actively... Yeah, it's coming up in 20. In another 2 years, Doddsy and I will have been friends for 20 years. I'm not sure I like that. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dreaded Ocarina of Time water temple. You can get absolutely murdered, please, thank you. You know that, just bad at math, bruh. Right, so we're hoping, because all we need to do is we need to get over there to be able to reach the boss room. So we are hoping, beyond hope, that we find the boss key really quickly. Because if we don't, this is going to get a lot better out of hand. Yeah, exactly. We're now literally closer to 2050 than we are to 1990. That was rude. You stop that. I swear to God, see if this is the boss key. Oh, I'll be over the moon. Oh, it's just a regular key, debated. I mean, that's fine. Regular keys are important as well. Regular keys are important as well. Is this even going to do anything? No, it is not. Back down we go. Got half of what you wanted? Yeah, I got key. The game didn't hear me say the boss part because of the accent. It was like, you want key? I give you key. No, but I appreciate the effort. Right. Can't do that until we have drained the water from the dungeon. There's somewhere we can use our key. We can't do that until we've drained the water from the dungeon. Can we do this room just yet? Yeah, we can. The other half being the boss. And the boss for this dungeon is crap. It's rubbish. It's just called Temple. Is there a technical name for a body of water that has dried up? Can he breathe? Link can breathe because of the tunic I'm wearing. That's the special ability granted to... Oh, do you guys see that cheeky little golden sculpture up there? See him hiding up in the back there? Yeah, so the tunic I'm wearing, the pink tunic, is the Zora tunic. Now it's normally blue, because water blue, because it's terribly imaginative. But today it's pink, because on Wednesdays we wear pink. No, it's Friday. Sally Martin. Ah, what was that noise? Didn't like that. Ow, stop it. You. Oh my goodness, what was that, a pentakill? That looked like a pentakill to me. If I was to wear the boots without the Zora tunic, you get the same sort of thing that you got in Death Mountain Crater, where the game's like, yo, if you don't correct this situation right quick, things are going to go bad. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Ugh. Yeah. I messed that up. I've done that completely wrong. But it's fine. See, even with every item, the water temple still gets under your skin. It still bamboozles you. Or at the very least, it still bamboozles me. That was a good question. I actually don't know if you... See, some people don't like being called their real name on streams. But it was a great question, whatever you decide where to call you. Because I forget, and Darren's actually spoken about it a couple of times in the stream. There I go again with people's names. I'm trying to be more mindful of that sort of thing, you know. Has asked me a couple of times, just been like, yo, can you explain what items do? Because not all of us are Zelda nerds. And I'm like, well, first of all, you should be. Just taking them back out. I don't like them. And first of all, you should be. Second of all, I can, of course, explain items if there are. The water temple is... It's sort of over-exaggeratedly notorious, but it's notoriously difficult. It's the easiest temple in the game to get lost, and it's the temple that's got the most going on. And that every temple has a gimmick. But say the Goron temple's gimmick is, oh, you need a hammer. Whereas this temple, I've messed this up, rubbish. Whereas this temple's gimmick is raising and lowering water levels, which can be done at a handful of places spread throughout the temple. And the water levels, as you raise and lower them, drastically alter certain things, where you can go and try to remember it. It's probably the most complicated dungeon as a result. We're stuck in the water temple for like an hour because we missed a single. Yeah, exactly. It's probably the least linear of the temples. Definitely up there as one of the least linear. Oh. These guys aren't terribly pleasant. You need to get them like that. Uh-oh, we don't have a key. Back in we go. Now, I've made a promise, and I intend to keep, to the best of my ability. I'm not stopping tonight. Like, I've done everything this way, so I need to go back. See, this is where it gets annoying. I've done everything over there. I don't have a key, so now I need to go back. But I need to remember that this area needs a key, just in case later on. I don't remember what I was saying there. Someone remind me what I was saying before I said that. Talking about finishing the game. Yes, I'm not going to stop streaming until the game is complete tonight. I have committed to that. Can I activate that from there? I don't think so. And there's no door. Yeah, I'm not going to stop streaming until we're done. Now, I rattled through the first 3 dungeons. Do you have your next adventure in mind? I really don't. I want to play Ghost Runner. And I know that I'm going to be playing... Can't do this yet. I know that I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla I'm not going to play on stream. I'm going to play that off stream, record it, and break that down into chunks and put that onto my YouTube. Other than that, big games I'm going to be playing next on stream. I intend to do another randomizer at some point. I'm not positive when, because I don't want to jump straight back into one. Because I feel like trying to differentiate the logic of another randomizer as well as this randomizer. Try to sort of separate them in my head. I think I need a little bit of time to kind of reset and let that happen naturally. Can you even climb out of here? Bloody can't. What's the point? Oh, I know what the point is. Iron boots. Long shot. Straight up. So if there's anything that you people would be interested in watching that I've expressed an interest in or what have you, let me know. We'll see if we can make it happen on stream for your viewing pleasure. I'm also conscious of the fact that we need to get back to being super cash. We need to get back into playing ranked in League of Legends because I feel like we're probably doing better than we ever have before, and I feel like that is in no small part thanks to the mentality that we've got this time. Now, where was that area I was just in? It's not that way, because that's the important way. It must be this way. No rush either, just super cash. That's wrong. Back down. It's funny how the games develop. Zora Tunic was introduced in Ocarina of Time as a means to allow you to breathe underwater so they could do proper underwater dungeons. It was continued in Twilight Princess for the same reason. It let you swim and breathe underwater. Which way was that? That was right up at the end. Okay. And then in Breath of the Wild, it doesn't let you breathe underwater, but it lets you swim. Rude! It lets you swim faster. Oh, I'm 100% getting sucked in there. Right, let's reset a little bit. It lets you swim faster and also up waterfalls, which is an incredibly useful bit of movement. Just let me up, just let me up. Nice, thank you. Appreciate it, lads. These dorks. Now, if I was getting a PS5 at launch, which I don't seem to be, because they're too difficult to get a hold of, but if I was getting a PS5 at launch, I'd probably be playing Demon's Souls on stream, because I'm sure you would all find that hysterical. I'm sure you would all find that, just gut-bustingly funny, wouldn't you? Oh, that's fine, like, just fall. It's not like we've got places to be. I'm not on a timetable or anything here. Forgot about this hover boot, so we can just cheese that last little bit. You know what? There really isn't. No. No, you're both wrong. There's no other Souls games that I could do because I am monumentally disinterested. Demon's Souls, I think, would be fresh, it would be completely new, and I wouldn't have you guys going, oh, have you done this, have you done that? Because you guys wouldn't know. You got the map. Useless, don't care about the map. Oh, if that guy comes back out the wall, we can catch him. Shh, be very, very quiet. Got him! Let's put that away before we accidentally use him. Bloodborne Randomiser, holy crap. I mean, I would need to play Bloodborne a handful of times. I'm so glad we wasted that key on the map. I'm really glad we made that decision. Useless. At the very least we know that we've cleared this side of the temple off. There's probably a way to mod the game though, right? Like, strictly speaking, you can play the Nintendo, or rather the Ocarina of Time Randomiser on a Nintendo 64. You just need an expansion pack. Not even, I wouldn't, no, like, I'm not doing... Oh god, that sounds awful. Randomizers of games I've never played. Not been this way. Requires ROM hacks. Yeah, so it's doable. No. We need the water level to be lower. We need the water level to be lower. That's the first thing that we need to do, and I'm not sure I remember where the first place to lower the blooming water level is, so... Give me a minute. I don't have a key to get in there. I don't think this is going to work. I think this is supposed to raise it up. Even if it were to work, but I think we're too far away. Yeah, no, we're too far away. That's fine. As I said, that's what I expected to happen there. There's clearly a path that I'm missing. Is it this one? A Final Fantasy X randomizer? Oh my god, that sounds like hell. I put... I'm not even sure how that would work. Does it... Because that game's pretty linear. So how would that even work? Because most things and stuff that you can do in Final Fantasy X... Oh, this is just reset, nice. Sphere grid. That sounds pretty horrific. We're going to put that. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. A sphere grid being randomised would be weird. I feel like that's actively a bad way to play that, whereas this is just a different way to play this. Because the sphere grid's layout... They laid the sphere grid out in such a way so it's like, right, your mages start with spells, yes, but they also quickly get better mana, they get better spell casting. Whereas if it was like, ah yes, Tidus has just learned Thundaga with his 20 mana. MP, sorry. We've bloody been this way, haven't we? I'm not sure which of these corridors we're at the end of. Look at that room shaped like a snecko. Have we been this way? Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have. And there's nothing left in this area. So, that means... Cognito ergo sum... that we've finished this area. And we need to go to a different area. It's all about using the information you've got to hand. You know? So we can't go that way. Pretty sure we went this way. I think we went this way. I'm just going to double check by wandering down it. Yeah, so we can't do anything here until we've lowered the water level to blow it up. We're going to go back this way and swim up to the top, because it might be that I missed. Because this is where you're supposed to come basically first. Because this is where you meet the water sage. She's in this area and she's like, oh my goodness, you're here to help. Something bad has happened. I'm trying to fix it. Can you help me? And you're like, yeah, totes. Totes my goats. Yeah, I did. I missed it. Yep, I also messed that up. Walked straight past that. See, that's how I did. I walked straight past a chest in the Spirit Temple as a child, which is what cost me. Remix. We are actually just going to go back down. Then we need a Deku stick, if you can believe it. No, we don't need a Deku stick. We're just going to use Din's Fire. I'll let you both of those. Most creatures have no self-preservation mechanism. Please be the boss key. I'm going to stop asking for the boss key because it keeps just giving me key. But hey, we're ticking boxes as we go. how that happens. What? Here we go. Not sure what was causing that to go wrong there. Up, up, up we go. Where does it stop? Here. That didn't work. What? Is that supposed to be open now? By now? At this point? It's funny. I always figured that the water temple was going to be the one that was just purely execution based. There's no... I don't even have any items that would help me hit that from here. That's fine. We just have to leave and come back or cycle round to it. Or... That feels so weird. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Right, we've got a key. We might as well go in here. Now, this is a room that has a dirty little secret. And once you get stung by the dirty little secret in this room, you're not likely to ever forget it. Now, I've been stung by this room's dirty little secret, and I will advise you of it in just a moment, once I've made sure that there's nothing else we've missed. Sting you with my dirty little secret. Oh la la. So, as we know, this raises the water level here. I'm not sure if that's if Dodsy's saying tune as that being a reference to the All-American Reject song Dirty Little Secret, which really isn't a tune. But the Dirty Little Secret, and you only just get a glimpse of it, but if you're not paying attention it's easy to miss, is that under where that was there's a path. Whole bunch of baddies. There we go, get them all, and then opens up the other side. I'm gonna grab these. I don't think I need arrows, I'm just gonna grab them anyway. That's fine, I'll only grab one. What's up this side actually? Nothing. Which is fine. Not every corner can hold a magical item, you know, or some big astonishing secret. Please be the boss key. Okay. I mean, we've gained some crazy hearts so far tonight in our 2.5 hours. We'll gained, I think, 3 full heart containers since we started playing. Which is an awful lot of health, especially considering we also found a double defense upgrade. And yeah, I still died to Bongo Bongo. No, it was Twin Rover, wasn't it? It wasn't Bongo Bongo at all. So we go out here. Which has opened up a couple of different new interesting ways. A couple of new and interesting ways to be. I'm not positive this will work through the water. It does, nice. Now you're not given much time to do this part. But it's easy enough. Now I've been here, but I feel like when I was here I missed something. This is me back up on the top floor, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, maybe not, just a chest here. Yes! This way is closed, that's why that path's there. That's fine, we're done. We're basically finished. The water temple, without even seeing half of it, we now get to leave. Now, I was saying to Doddsy earlier on, the only part of that that makes me sad is we don't get to do the Shadow Link mini-boss. Ah, shit, that's not up. How does that get up? Oh, we're not done at all. You have been heckin' jabaited. Oh dear. Bamboozled, misled, tricked and deceived. The water level, that's how we need to get up. Where is it? Where the hell is it? We need to get up there to raise the water level back up to the maximum level. Because when the water level's back up at max, we can do something. Yep. When the water level's back up at max, we can do something. No, when the water level's back up at max, we can basically finish it. This isn't the right way either. I'm just going to start running around for a little while though. Until it clicks and I remember where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I think I know. I think I know somewhere I can go at least. It's kind of like, it's one of those ones that a lot of the pathing and stuff for the water temple is relatively obtuse. Like it's similar to, I was watching a friend playing his first ever blind playthrough of Resident Evil 1 earlier on, and sort of trying not to help, but like when he was asking questions, much the way you guys have been, just sort of giving, or not you guys, but Doddsy specifically, just sort of giving a little nudge, like sort of a, oh, maybe you could think of this, maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that, sort of stuff. Okay, where can I use that? And it's similar, like some of the puzzles in games like Resident Evil, old games basically, games like Resident Evil, games like this, sometimes the puzzles are just very intuitive, very logical, and they are exactly what you would expect. Sometimes that couldn't be farther from the truth, however. Sometimes they're counterintuitive and they just seem to make sense to nobody but the people who designed them. I could have swore I saw a room that I needed a key to get into, but it's upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, there it is above me. I wonder if this will work. No, it will not. We don't have the right angle. No way this works. Ooh, maybe Link sounded like he was giving that a shot there. No, I don't think it's going to work. Interesting series of sound effects though. We've got a key. We have got a key. And now all we need is a locked door. Maybe the real locked door was the friends we made along the way. I don't think that analogy works at all, does it? No. No. Dodgy passionately doesn't think that analogy worked. Vehemently. It works if you say it does. You know what? You're right. This is my stream. But you know what? It's not. This is equally your guys' stream. Because without you guys, there wouldn't be a stream. Your house, your rules. Again, no, not how this works. Because as much as it's my house, like, so my house, my rules are, I'm taking my ball and going home. Should have thought of that earlier. Mate, I'll make you a mod if you want. I don't have any mods. At least I've scratched that mystery off. For all the itch that was behind that mystery was a single gold sculptor. That's something in an ideal world, that's something I would need to think about as mods. I was talking to someone about that recently on the Pipeline Discord. About... No, it wasn't worth at all. I was talking to someone recently about how that is the current situation. Like with 4, 5 people in the chat, all of whom I've known for many a moon. There's no need for moderators. There's no need for any of that sort of thing. But obviously if we were to start to get bigger, start to have more people on the go, a mod or two will become a requirement, really. I was part of a chat today with one of the sort of someone who's quite high up in Pipeline about about camera please, ow, about becoming an affiliate, what it means for you, what it means for your stream and that sort of stuff. And one of the things they briefly went over is mods, choosing the right people to be your mods, that sort of thing. Because as much as I can interact with you guys at all times, hell, it's the requirement, it's the bare minimum. I might get to a point where maybe something slips through the cracks or something needs to be responded to immediately. I'm going round in circles. I hate this tempo. What are we at? 9:30. This is fine. Yeah, so stuff may happen. May not be able to respond to it immediately. That's what the mods are for. Keeping a careful eye on chat. I hate this tempo, man. It's such a cliche. Whining about the water tempo, it really is. Ah, this is new. Okay, we're making progress now. This tempo's easy. Water temples in... Oh, yes, we're done, boys. We're finished the water temple. We're done. Oh, my goodness. Assuming that the thing that I can hear happening in the background is actually happening, we're finished. Yeah, so we needed that statue to rise up. Like Alexander Hamilton. Rise up! Don't even need a fairy. Does it restore magic? I don't think it does. Is that relevant? I don't think it is. Statues rise up. So all we need to do, the final boss of this dungeon is climbing this hill. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. Oh, we made it. Amazing. Right. On to Morpha. And then guess what, troops? After Morpha, Ganon's castle. And then guess what? We are finished. Boys! 15 hours. It's going to come in at 15 hours. Oh my god, how are we missing this? There's a way to trap Morpha in the corner so that I can't escape and you can just wombo combo it to death. I am not aware of the exact positioning required. I'll just take flapping away at it, try to get smacks in here and there. After Morpha is Dorfa. Here we go. There we go. Cheese. Delicious cheese. I bit my tongue doing that actually, that was sore. Moist. Ba 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 ba. Now there should be an item somewhere. Yep. It's a blue rupee. This will be the spirit medallion. We've already got all the others. I'm going to go grab the bow upgrade because I happen to be here anyway. And then we're just going to go. I see a bow upgrade. This is normally how you get the fire arrows. You fire an arrow into the sun. Yeah. And then it spits out fire arrows. But what it is... So stream did? Ah, there we go. Hello. Start the time. I just reset the timer. That's fine. I've still got the timer on screen. Edit splits. Hang on just a second. Fuck. I just lost my timer. Can someone clip that and then look at the start of the clip and tell me what the timer was? Pause that, please. I know it was 13 hours. I don't want to be disingenuous. I don't want to play without the timer running, but I've accidentally just reset it because I don't have that firm a grasp of an understanding of live split. In fact, I can clip it. That's only a 30-second clip though. I don't think that'll be big enough. I think it was about 13:50, 13 hours and 50 minutes. I'm just waiting to see if anyone's going to pop up and chat with the answer. Sounds about right. Will we just go 13 hours 50 minutes? Clip was too late. Yeah, I didn't think to ask for it soon enough. Oh no, I've got it. It's 13 hours. Oh, I was almost spot on. It's actually saved as my best split time, which is 13 hours, 49 minutes, 34 seconds, and 61. 13 hours, 49 minutes. Sorry for the delay here, folks. Technical issues. 34 seconds, 61 milliseconds. Okay, and then we'll hit it splits so that it's not red, so the game doesn't think that's where we were at the end of the run or anything. We'll press play and we'll go. Right, cool. Sorry about that. Okay, so what was I saying? Right, so this is a bow upgrade. More arrows for the quiver. Not a huge deal. We also know for a fact that there's a bow upgrade in... Shooting the sun was too... Yeah, firing in the arrow all the way into the sun broke the game. It was far too powerful. So we're going to Ganon's castle now. Okay. So at this point, when you come here ready to go to Ganon's castle, Zelda reveals herself and gives you the light arrows. We've already got the light arrows, so what she gave me was the hilariously useless Stone of Agony. Like, hysterically useless. Because at this point we're not hunting for grottos or anything like that. What we will do while we're here, because we happen to stumble upon the golden gauntlets, I'm going to get the final Great Fairy. I don't expect it to be anything. I certainly don't expect it to be anything interesting, I should say. But without the golden gauntlets you can't move this. You can't do this. Look at this boy flexing. It's that move that when Zeltic, the YouTuber, did a comparison of all the links across all the games, that particular ability made him the strongest Link in all of them, because, I mean, he just lodged that over his head. Imagine what he would do with a sword if he was using that sort of force. Recovery heart, amazing, phenomenal. Waste of time. It's fine. I wanted to be able to tick off that I had done every single Great Fairy, so... So as I run up the rainbow, I don't care about the Skulltula. The rainbow bridge should spawn. Yeah. Cutscene. The Bifrost. Really, it's the Bifrost. What's crazy to me is that we're going to rock up at 14.5 to 15 hours. It's the fact that you guys have been here for all of it is especially crazy. Now, for anyone who hasn't, that's cool. You've missed some stupidity, some dumb stuff, and some shenanigans. It is, however, all able to be found on my YouTube. Oh, a little bit of frame rate issues in this room. There we go, killing that guy solved some of them. I'll tank that damage, I don't even care. Just go straight through that one. That one caught me twice, but the others didn't. Ah, okay. Bomb chews. Back to the bad old days of bomb chew bowling. Need to time it slightly better than that, but other than that, that was perfect. Need to time it slightly better than that, but other than that, that was perfect. First try! Oh, is it? It helps if you actually equip the right thing. Yes. Wrong shield. Don't you grab me in the cutscene, don't you dare. Great place to farm money, I suppose. I suppose. Okay, make sure we're just using regular arrows. It might be a light arrow you need. I'm going to try a regular one. I'm going to try just touching it. I'll fire a light arrow. There we go. Supposed to show a cutscene, fanciness, fanciness, and then we know now that that one is defeated. So that's one part of the barrier down. See, it's in Ganon's castle. I'm pretty sure you find the golden gauntlets in the base game to allow you to get in here, otherwise you wouldn't be able to proceed. I don't think you find them anywhere else. I'm pretty sure you find them here. One of these has got a key in it. That one's bombs. That's number one. It's actually probably this that's got a key in it then, isn't it? Well, no, it would be in the base game. But obviously not here. Why would it? Oh, cool. That replaces the Deku Shield we lost earlier, so that's nice. Useless money. Cool. More useless money. Amazing. Alrighty then. Oh, we got the silver scale. Wait, how can... What? How can I not have a key to get through here? You're not supposed to... Okay. I don't think you're supposed to need to... You're not supposed to mix and match the dungeons. The trials, these are called. But apparently today we do. It's so hot in here, we can't stay here for long. Okay, so what that means is just that we have to do a quick wardrobe change. And then we're good to go. That's fallen. Ah. Instant death. That's a little bit hacky feeling. Just a delicious fine course of cheese. That was silly. Too much of a risk. You'll probably find there's a long shot point in the roof above that. No. Okay. Did I maybe miss a platform? Is there an invisible platform? No. Okay. Just get that yacht. Yep. Just throw it, Link. Stop flexing. Ah, see? Too much of a risk. Oh no, we made it. Amazing. I'm a genius. Man's absolutely ripped. He's absolutely yoked. That's a thing they say, isn't it? Yoked like an egg. If it's not, it should be. Oh, Link, you bitch. Why didn't you grab it? Please tell me they haven't respawned. They have not. Fantastic. The slippery shoes. I get done in by my slippery shoes. Oh, right, cool. 2 down. 2 out of 6. No keys so far. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Go this way over to the... So I'm probably going to need the lens of truth. No, that was silly. Didn't even change my shoes. That's not how you do that at all. Stop that. You stop that right now. Oh, is it maybe... Sorry, I need to pause for just a moment. I'll be back in a second. But Jesus, I left the timer running. Roseanne's done some lovely Halloween decorations in the living room that she wanted to show me. I have just run straight past a chest that I probably should not have run straight past. I also decided to treat myself to a can of the good stuff. I'm actually going to double back and grab that chest because knowing my luck, it'll have the key in it that I need to do the light part. Oh! See, those are survival instincts. Remember earlier on I was talking about survival instincts? Yeah, see? Got it. Wait, is it? I can't actually... There we go. Headshot. Couldn't really tell through the fire effect. Oh, this is too much of a risk. He's going for it. Made it. What's this? Ah, a path. Now if we fire this all the way back, does it open up any paths ahead? No. Ah, that's what that does. I was not fast enough. Oh, he got me! The cheeky... What a guy! That's why we don't like. Too much of a cheeky bugger. Speaking of cheeky, there we go. Lovely. Nice arrows. Megaton hammer. Which opens the door. Nice. Might as well just have that running again. Oh! Nice. Nice. I'm gonna double back to the, what was it, the light one? It was the light one that had the key in it, wasn't it? Not only was that the wrong arrow type, we also missed. I might not have enough magic to do this now. Amazing. Oh, you little bitch. Pardon the French. Right, God, there's better have a key in it. Yep. That checks out. I think we'll be closer to 15 than we will be 14 and a half, but we're basically done. Basically finished. Get out of the way, nerd. Oh no, I missed one. If I hadn't got that, those ones would have gone out and then it would have been a waste of the magic power I needed. That's okay. Could be significantly cooler, but... the fan wasn't blowing enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. Listen here, you wee shit. I fucked that up again. Oh my goodness. It's fine. Don't even get mad. We're just gonna wait a minute. We're just gonna be patient. It's not a word that's... Oh! Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. Right. We might be closer to 16 hours than 15 at this rate. It's fine. The slide from the hover boots. That joke's already been made tonight. Thank you very much. Also, because I know a lot about a game, doesn't make me good at it. Look at oh my fuck. I was going to say, look at League of Legends as a great example of knowing a lot about a game and still not being good at it. You can absolutely get to fuck, man. What is this? What is going on? What is happening? I need to kill this guy. But what I also need to do is realise that there's a blooming platform here. If one just has the courage to summon it. It's not going to make a difference, ultimately. Link? That one was 100% me. A lot of the others have been some arbitrary bullshit. Sorry, I'm gonna have to BRB again. Zen needs something. We'll be back in a moment. Hello. Going the other way keeps getting me killed. I'm going this way. Can I throw a bomb that far is the question I'm now asking myself. Yes, I absolutely can. Just in the name of patience, we're going to wait for that fan to turn off. Then we make the jump. And then we jump back over. My god, that took way too long. Once again, I left the room and forgot to pause the timer. But there's been once or twice where I've started playing and I've forgotten to run it for a minute or two, so it probably all balances out. And anyway, the higher the timer goes on this, the easier it will be to beat next time. So it's hidden somewhere in the water tempo section, which is actually an ice tempo section, which is a real biatch, because that means we need to use some of these to be able to carry some fire, some blue flame. I see some familiar names. I vote Skull Sanity next time. I don't remember this being a democracy. Oh wait, no, I said it was earlier, god damn it. Earlier on I was all, yeah, you guys get to see, because without you there's no stream. Biggest quiver, get. That's what I get for being gracious, I suppose. Oh, that frame rate. The 2080 Ti. See, that frame rate is exactly why I need to get a 3090. Because I'm losing frames on this highly technical game because the graphics, it's just too extreme. It just pushes and pushes, and my baby little CPU can't handle it. Okay, fuck that. I'm going to back up for a second. I'm going to grab some more of this just in case. Right. Ah, okay, right off. Nice. Yep. I like that the timer freezes while it's sliding. Freezes? Oh! What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Oh. Yep. Clang. Opens that up. It should potentially be the end of the water section. Can't be the end of the water section. That means I'm missing a key. My body is. How can I possibly be missing a key? I'm going to have to go back through them all one at a bloody time. Because I'm missing a key. Can't think of something to rhyme. A key for the spirit part, unless there is one out here. The idea of missing a single key, it gives me the fear. Thank you. Oh, my controller died. I was like, why has Link frozen? I'm probably going to need to go and grab batteries. Right. Because I've done all the others, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Haven't missed any chests. We know it's definitely not hiding here. But we can tick off the light trial. We're gonna move around, just go in a big circle. Right, I'm gonna have to go and grab batteries. I hate to have to keep BRBing, but BRB. Generic brand power. $14, $26, $24, $94. $14, $26, $24, $94. $14, $26, $24. $94? Nah, not sponsored at all. I've actually looked into, there's a thing I've got access to. 14, 26, 24, cool. There's a thing I've got access to that lets me effectively browse sponsorships. What's this way? The entrance effectively lets you browse sponsorships and sort of pick them. Pick these fairly small amounts of money and stuff like that, but it lets you browse and pick sponsorships. I can't do any of them because I don't have an average viewer base high enough, which is fine. A lot of them were weird anyway. It's like, oh, play this game nobody's ever heard of, or play this game nobody's ever heard of, or oh, like, make sure you drink this whiskey on stream, or there's something here in this little circle in front of me. There's something here. And if it doesn't reveal itself, I'm just gonna work my way through all the songs. Why would Pierre be there? I don't think so. Whiskey heavy for some Zelda. There must not be anything there. Quick scan, make sure I've not missed any invisible chests. Well, really, when you're me, any kind of alcoholic beverage is heavy for an anything. Oh, cheeky. Nice. I'm so glad we came here. I'm just gonna go back and pray to God there isn't another missing hidden one. Man, that room causes some frame rate issues. There's a couple of rooms in Ganon's castle actually that have caused some serious frame rate issues, and there was that one room in the forest temple. Not sure why. Other than that, this emulator is incredible. Nice. Easy peasy. Oh, amazing. Oh, Trixie. I'm actually gonna make this open and this open. Yeah, I was hoping that one would be some magic, although I think I was full anyway, so I think that might be a 0-sum. Right, let's go. 30 minutes. This hasn't taken anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to tonight. Oh my goodness, look at that. A little scratchy spot on my arm. This hasn't taken anywhere near as long as I thought it was going to tonight. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about. I didn't relish the idea of sitting till 2 or 3 in the morning, banging my head off the wall trying to find stuff, but I think the reason I'd kind of knew in the back of my mind that this was going to be a safe bet to make, that I could finish this in the next sitting, because there was so little of it left. Well, no, we still had about half the game left when I made that decision. But we still had about half the game left when I made that decision. But I knew that I had the items. It was just a few little trivialities really that would stop me, and none of them did. There wasn't an awful lot that could happen outside of like there's a chance that we could still be in the water temple if we hadn't found the boss key so early. That temple's a right pain. These guys are slightly worse. Tried to get fancy there. One down, but we need to kill the other one before he reanimates. Careful without tanking all the fire damage in the world. Nice. So this is supposed to be the boss key. So effectively the last item we're ever going to pick up in this run is some arrows. Sure. Why not? I know it was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Oh yes, the twin iron knuckles. Let's get the big boy sword out again. Yeah. Because if they teamed up on me, that might have been difficult, but the fact that you have to attack them one at a time to... Here we go, boys! Here we go! It's almost time. Hear that ominous organ music? To fit in with the music theme of the game, all of the people, all of the Triforce chosen, I suppose you could call them, the three people who carry a piece of the Triforce, all play an instrument. We know that Zelda / Sheik's is the heart, Link's is the ocarina, Ganon's, for all we won't get to watch the cutscene, is this mighty organ. You'll never beat me by reflecting my lightning bolts and unleashing the arrows from Desert Colossus. Have they changed this boss fight? Because that's exactly how I intend to defeat him. Although it's not the light arrows. We get the light arrows as a child from the Colossus, didn't we? Is it just saying that because... Just because? You go ahead and make the floor fall. What are you doing? This is a repeat of the remember how badly the Phantom Ganon fight went? Shit. Ganon just wants to play Tetris. Tennis. Yeah. See, Mario invites his worst enemy to play tennis. I feel like Link and Ganondorf could learn a lot from each other. Is he serious? Can I not beat him like this? No, I can. There we go. Oh no. Darn. Darn. Gosh darn. I've only got enough magic for one more light arrow. Doesn't help when you take those to the face. Timing is awful. I should be hemorrhaging viewers right now. This is embarrassing. I suppose messing this fight up is less embarrassing than messing up the Phantom Ganon fight. Bye! Oh, nuts. This fight's made so much harder by the fact that Navi's a coward. Navi won't help you. She can't get too close to him because of the dark energies. She's really just a great big coward. And you can't target him with the bow because of that. Does this work with the Gerudo sword? The bigger one sword, rather. It does, nice. It's actually got an even wider angle, so it's easier to do with this sword. I'll also deal more damage. Maybe I don't know how to. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. We're not quite finished yet. We need to get off the top of the castle before it collapses in itself. Come on, more frame rate lag. As opposed to internet lag. You know what I meant. The randomizer actually has an option to allow you to skip this entire segment and just teleport to the bottom. Zelda, if you'd be so kind as to hurry up. Thank you. This has ended up being a hell of a commitment, not as much of a commitment as I thought, but if we go for like another 10 more minutes, I won't be able to upload this entire video onto YouTube because there's a 4-hour time limit. What I will do though is I'll clip out all of the... I'll maybe clip out a chunk of the frog song, what do you think? I was definitely going to clip out all the BRBs. Huh! Oh, wow. Yeah, good point. I don't know if I intend to just be like, oh, game's over, bye. I'd like to sit and chat for a minute, I suppose, and reflect on my 15-hour journey. If you get hit, she stops and gasps as if you haven't been taking like dragons and water demons and undead spirits to the face for 15 hours. Zelda? A random re-dead? What the hell? Can you do one? Chief? I think that says at the bottom now though. Zelda, just keep moving. Sword right through her throat. After all this, we had an idle animation, slayed the princess. Skip the cutscene, skip the cutscene. Oh, it's just like that Ring of Fire by who's that song by? Ring of Fire, Dragon Force. That's right. Yeah. You actually can't skip the cutscenes in the original game. The randomizer does it for you. So he's knocked the Master Sword out of our hands. And then Navi's all, I've got your back this time, bro. Helps if we actually equip the sword. Yeah, this is Gandalf the Grey. See all the grey stuff he's got on? That's how you know. That's how you can tell. You can tell because of the way it is. I could explain how he keeps coming back if you want. Genuinely. Let me finish the fight. I'm starting to wonder if I need to use the Master Sword here. Or if this fight just takes ages, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, because I don't remember. I mean, it is the sword that seals the darkness, the blade of evil's bane. So long, Gay Bowser! Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is, says Navi. Amazingly helpful, thank you. There we go. And then she'll blast them with her light. That lasted long. Mr. Hurricane. And the sages empower the sword. and time. We did it. Ah. 14 hours and 50 minutes. Ah. Darunia, Ruro, Naburu, Impa, Saria. Oh. They all turn themselves into big balls of light. And then they just blast the fuck out of them. They just do. They just blast them. Right. Oh, wow. That was 14 hours and 50 minutes over, what was that, 5 sessions? 5 sessions within a week. A week and a bit. Just over a week. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. And he actually achieves that goal to an extent. Amazing. That was fun. That was fun as fucking hell. That was great. So this is where the the timelines converge as part of the Zelda timeline. So right now we're in the adult timeline. Zelda says thank you to Zelda to herself. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed. And what she decides to do is, because Link didn't get to experience his childhood, she bids you to go back in time, tell her everything that happened as a child, explain it all, Ocarina of Time, all that deal, and I actually never found the Ocarina of Time map. And she will have Ganondorf arrested before he can do all this evil. So what that means for the timelines is the adult timeline, Link goes and goes and goes, and then he disappears from it. He disappears from it so he can go back to the child timeline. So the adult timeline, there's no Link in it anymore. So the next time Ganondorf attacks, there's no Link to stop him, because the Link was removed from that timeline, and so Ganondorf wins. Which is how Wind Waker comes about. And then the child timeline goes through Majora's Mask and all that. So that's where the timeline converges. The third timeline is called the Downfall timeline. And that's the one where Link loses that battle. Link fails to stop Ganondorf. So there's a canon timeline where Link in Ocarina of Time gets his ass kicked. And if that ain't just the realest shit... star if you want to peruse what you missed. I'm assuming that was supposed to be the spoiler log, but Twitch has blocked the link. The link. Oh, link no work. Okay, shoot me out in Discord. I'll have a look. I'll see what I've missed. Home where you are supposed to be. Song of Time. She plays her own song. The arrogance. She's like, here, give me the ocarina that you just saved the world with so I can play my own lullaby. A song that has 0 time travel properties, rather than playing the Song of Time, a song that has commensurate time travel properties. Shigeru Miyamoto, the absolute legend, one of the most influential video game designers of all time. Potentially the most influential name and figure in video game history, I'd say. That's me personally. Big Koji Kondo, he's up there as one of the champs of video game music. He's definitely all the way up there, all the way up at the top. Up there with Nobuo Uematsu, Harry Gregson Williams. I actually wasn't sure if the credits would play, because it skipped every other cutscene. So 14 hours, 50 minutes, 56 seconds, and 57 milliseconds. That's my new gold split. Any future randomizers will be timed against that. That's a good feeling. I've beaten this game a dozen times. More than a dozen times. This one felt special. This one felt good. Oh, is there any notifications or anything I missed? I don't think there was. No. That's fine, just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, just gonna let the credits play out. But watch, gonna call it there for the night. Thanks for the entertainment. Hey, thank you for being entertained. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. As always. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm going to be up early for Worlds tomorrow. Worlds Finals. Samsung versus... not Samsung at all. What year is it? Suning versus Damwon. It's going to be good. Hopefully we'll get some silver scrapes. I will chat to you in the morning. Have a good one, Chi. You and your better half, take care. Probably sleep in a bit. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try not to. It doesn't mean that I'll succeed. I'll try. I never did get round to finding the giant Goron. I'm pretty sure when you beat the temple, he just appears at the top. There's Mido, the grumpy little bastard, and King Zora, the Weeper. Now this cutscene can't be taken as canon because the Kakairi are unable to leave the Kakairi Woods, Kakairi Forest, and the Lost Woods. They're unable to leave, which is why it's such a big deal when Link is able to. And it turns out that Link isn't actually a Kakairi. What's that Discord notification? Is that Dodzy shooting me there? I'll have a look through that. Oh. That was awesome. Right, yeah, so here we go. This is Link coming back to the What Happened to Sheik though. You'll need to play the unskippable cut, or the version of the game with cutscenes that don't get skipped, to find out what happened to Sheik. Did you even see Sheik in any of these cutscenes? Pretty sure that all the cutscenes that Sheik was meant to be in just get skipped. which is kind of disappointing. Sheik's cool. Nope. I couldn't remember if you barely saw just maybe a glimpse. I don't even think you did. What a fantastic video game. What a fantastico video game-o.